Hey guys, another day in clinic and another day of designing new Ortho-K retainers for a referred patient. So I want to actually show you how my design process works, and I'm going to use a Wave software today to design a custom Ortho-K retainer. So let's take a look. So here's the Wave software platform. I just enter in my prescription and then the HVID that I measured, and it imports the topography. And I'm using a MedMont Meridian Pro here, and that's showing the tangential curvature map, or how Wave interprets it. So once I put in my parameter information, or my refraction and HVID, I should say. So I'm just going to click next, and then it's going to pull up what type of lens design I want to use. I'm going to actually do an Ortho-K example here. So what I'm going to do here is actually just enter in my prescription information, what my target power is. Think of that almost like a adjustment factor. The HVID here was an 11.25, and I usually like to have about 0.3 millimeters less than HVID. So this will bring us to a 10.9, and we'll actually start the design. And I put this in a GSIM design, which means geometrically symmetric. As you can see on the topography there on the, I'll highlight here with my arrow, you can see that at an 8 millimeter core, there's a elevation difference of 69 microns. So I don't think a rotationally symmetric design would work here. We'll want to do a GSIM design, or geometrically symmetric. So here's the tear film analysis. This is what it looks like on the wave spit out. And I'm going to just start modifying things here a little bit. I'm going to start by going into half mode, because you can see kind of the periphery, this is landing a little bit too harsh. So I want to just lift that up right at that pink ball to get us a little bit closer to the cornea and landing a little more gradual instead of so harshly. So I'm actually going to just click right here, and we'll just bring this up. And as I bring the periphery up, you'll see that the apical clearance is dropping as well, which is also something that I want. I don't want 15, 20 microns of clearance on this wave design. So as I'm bringing this horizontal meridian up, the apical clearance drops as well, which is basically killing two birds with one stone. Now, that looks pretty good here. I dropped the clearance down about 2 microns. And wave, I like to kind of be under 1 micron. So I want to see if there's any other meridians that are issues of concern. And maybe this one's just a little bit harsh. I'll bring this up slightly as well. And Siam and GSIM, when I'm clicking on this meridian, the opposite meridian will be changed as well. This is not a free-form design. And that might be a little too much there. I'll bring back that down. And a lot of this is by feel. So I get a lot of doctors saying, well, how many microns do I need to do it? Is it 5 microns? Is it 10 microns? Is it 12? Well, I'm just looking for an overall well-fitting design on this tear film analysis. I can be a little bit more particular once I see the results. But right here, I'm just looking to make sure everything is kind of aligned in the general ballpark so that I have a well-fitting Ortho-K retainer. So this overall looks pretty good, and I got under 1 micron. Again, I didn't even adjust anything at the blue or red ball. I just adjusted the periphery to bring the design closer to the corneal apex, and now that looks a lot more appropriate. And as I'm looking at the base curve of the lens power, I want to make sure we have a nice spherical design. My HVID is appropriate. I like a center thickness of about 0.25, edge thickness around 0.3. That can vary depending on who you talk to. But overall, this looks like a very good Ortho-K design. It's looking aligned in the periphery. The vertical meridian is a lot higher, as I expect. This is about a minus 350 myope, but has 2 diopters of astigmatism. So I have a higher myopic correction at vertical meridian. As you can see, that reverse curve is much higher here than it is in this horizontal meridian, which is what I expect. I hope that helped.